What type of surfaces and grass do you have here?
We maintain a pretty much pure couch surfaces on fairways, tees and green surrounds. We try and aim for 100% purity, and that helps us basically keep pure bentgrass greens, which are all A1 bentgrass. Mainly, as I said, over summer we do probably get a bit of Pythium, a bit of Rosictonia, brown patch. More coming into autumn, there is always dollar spot activity. Probably right now we probably go into a little bit of winter fusarium. The bentgrass is pretty hardy, so I don't really see diseases like anthracnose. It's probably more dollar spot if you're keeping your greens lean, and then probably a little bit of winter fusarium when the weather really does sort of close in here on the coast and you get some of those southwest squalls. Gets pretty cold and a little bit heavy dew, so winter fusarium certainly sort of appears about now all the way through to the end of winter.
How did you find Exteris, and how did the treatment go, and what were your expectations?
Oh, I expected the product to work exceptionally well. Like most of other bio products, they work exceptionally well and they're easy to use. This was no exception. The formulation into the tank was very easy to rinse out the container and put in the tank in agitation. It was absolutely fine. For the use on the greens, we found there was no discoloration of the bentgrass. It performed perfectly as expected and gave us that sort of 2 to 4 week longevity as promised, so it was absolutely wonderful for us.
What did you find some of the main benefits of using Exteris Stressgard?
I didn't see any activity of dollar spot. It was, as a prevention application, I didn't see any activity of dollar spot at all, which was fantastic for us. I think for us, if using Exteris, it was easy to use for the applicator, like putting it in the tank, rinsing it through, getting complete. Some fungicides will be sort of thick in the bottom of the container and hard to basically rinse out. Exteris didn't have that, and also the Stressgard technology, and just have that sort of the pigment too help from the applicators of putting it out on the course. It just made it a whole lot easier. I noticed it went out very evenly, and the coating of the leaf was quite thorough. It looked like the droplet and the dispersion was absolutely, it was covering all surfaces. So yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I have used Stressgard over summer, and I have found that it does give a benefit to the grass. It does relieve it of that stress, particularly summer and heat stress. So I did use some signature for Pythium control over summer, and I found the formulations work better than any others without it. So much so that I'll do a more active program that next summer. Particularly those products, they do give a benefit from what you've noticed the year before without products without it. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the Stressgard technology. I will integrate Exteris to the point of I'll rotate it around the groupings of fungicides that I use. I sort of have a rotation of about 3 or 4 different groupings of fungicides, and I'll certainly put that in the program as well. And maybe because of its Stressgard technology, keyed into the more warmer months, or where there's probably more stress on the bentgrass. I mean, as we go into winter now, and I haven't got the heat and sunshine sort of stress, but I will sort of integrate it with my other program of other fungicides.